I have resisted putting out content for a really long time because I did not feel like an expert in anything. And I still don't feel like an expert in anything. And the problem is that having worked at iFast as a coach, I have a bunch of friends and colleagues and mentors who are true experts in their fields. And it's very intimidating to put out anything because I don't want them to see it and think and judge how stupid I am and how wrong I am about everything because they know so much more than I do. So, how do you start to put out content before putting in 20 years in the field and becoming an expert? Well, one thing that I've hit upon is that I am not trying to be an expert. I'm just trying to help coaches and trainers and people who are in the field but maybe have 2 or 4 or 5 or 6 fewer years of experience than I do. And I've put in the reps in training and coaching people, and that's thousands and thousands of reps. And so that's just a body of experience that I've accumulated and mistakes that I've made that I can talk about, and I can help people who are in the earlier stages. Maybe they've been coaching for 2 months or 2 years, and I still have a lot of valuable things to offer to those people. And in some ways, it may be more helpful for me to give that person some advice than for an expert who's been there for 20 years, because sometimes that expert will have been doing it for so long that they will forget what it's like to be a beginner. And I am much closer to a beginner than that expert is. And so I know what it's like to struggle, and I know what it's like to not understand certain things. And so it may be more helpful to hear my explanations than a true expert sometimes. So I think that's one thing to get started is think about helping people who are just a little bit less experienced than you. And even if you are just starting out, so maybe you're just starting to coach people, or maybe you're just still in school, you can still start blogging and writing articles about mistakes that you've made. And that set of articles or blog posts, maybe nobody will read it, but it will help you so much to write those things down and to reflect on them and to try to explain concepts to other people, even if no one's reading it, because that will help you practice how to present these ideas in a helpful manner, and you'll put in hundreds and thousands of reps over a few years, and that will greatly accelerate your progress. And so that's one of my great regrets, is that I did not start putting out content on day one of my internship or day one of my coaching career. So I hope that if you're watching this and you are just starting out in the field, in any field, that you think about starting a little blog or video blog or whatever it is whatever format it is that works for you, in terms of putting material out there every day to help you and to help people who are following in your footsteps.